Hello everybody. In this chapter we're going to talk about input statements in C#. We're going to take our existing program and we're going to make some modifications to it to read some input from the user. So as far as an overview, we're going to enter something into the computer. We're going to prompt the user to enter their name in this example. We'll read that input and we'll do all this by modifying the previous project. We'll be using the console.readLine statement, which allows for the program to interact with the user. This returns a string to the program that we can use for processing later on. So let's go ahead and go back to our split screen setup and take a look at the code. So now let's look at the details of the code. I've gone ahead and loaded up our program from our previous example. So you'll notice I have a directory called cswork and then a subdirectory called ch4 and then a file called program.cs that has our program, our .NET Core program that we ran on our first example. And you'll notice it still has the comments that we entered in the previous exercise. Now let's go ahead and look at the new code that we're going to add. In step 6.1, we're going to add a string called myname, and this is a variable that will be the holding place that will hold the characters that we enter in for our name. It's of type string and is a variable. We'll look at other data types in C# later in this course, but to start off with, we're going to use the string data type. In step 6.2, we're going to use system.console.writeLine to print out a prompt for the user to enter their name. So we're going to print out the string, please enter your name, followed by a colon. In step 6.3, then, we're going to use the console.readLine statement, which reads keys from an input from the keyboard so the user can enter their name, and we're going to store that result in the variable of myname. So the syntax is myname is equal to console.readLine, and that will read characters until the user hits the return key on the keyboard. In step 6.4, then finally we're going to print out the entire result. We're going to concatenate two strings together. Hello world, my name is colon, and then we're going to concatenate by using the plus operator the contents of myname, and we'll use system.console.writeLine to do that. So let's go ahead and drop that code in and let's see it work. So now that we've gone through the code, let's go ahead and modify and make the modifications to our program and get this to run. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the previous code that we've had, and I've taken the time, then I've loaded up the editor with our new code, and I'm simply going to paste that in so you don't have to watch me type all these lines of code in. So you'll notice it does mirror our listing on the other page where we've gone through our 4 steps of declaring our variable, adding our print statement to do the prompt, reading in the results, and then printing out the concatenated string. So with any luck, and I didn't make any mistakes, we'll type in our .NET run command. We should see our prompt down below. I'll go ahead and enter in my name, press the return key, and there we have it. That's the results of our code. So let's go ahead and wrap this lesson up. In the next lessons, we'll continue to build on this example a little bit at a time. This program will get bigger over time. And let's go ahead and look at the summary of what we've just looked at. In summary, we've learned how to do basic interaction with the user in this lesson. You've learned how to read and write variables using system.console.readLine and system.console.writeLine, and how to store that data inside a variable. That's really it for this lesson. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for your interest in this course. If you like the material, please click the like button. If you'd like to see more material like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, as I'll be putting out more videos about C# in the future. In addition, I've put a link in if you want to pick up a copy of the book on Amazon. It's available in ebook and hard copy. Thanks again, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.